Time is ticking by, and I can feel an explosion inside. And time is ticking by, and I can feel an explosion inside, as in the days of Noah.
Hi y'all, how are y'all doing? Hope you're having a good day. Well, I want to share a weird, creepy, and funny story with you. Last night my friend was watching the Pope video I did yesterday, and she said it kept buffering, and so she just wasn't able to watch it. Sorry. Don't mess with it. So she decided, I'm just going to go cook dinner, and she kept it on. Okay, we'll do take 2. Hang on. Anyway, sorry. That was just funny. I had to include that part. Paxton kept turning his video up. Anyway, so she decided I'm just going to watch the video later. And she just kept it kept going and just buffering. So she went and she started dinner. So she said the video just went all the way through and she could just kind of hear it in the background. But she couldn't really hear what I was saying. Anyway, so she said she never went to her computer the rest of the night and she just went to bed. And she said she woke up at 3:45 because she's always been waking up around 3 because her son used to get up at that time to eat because she has a baby. And but she said he didn't wake up this time. She just woke up, like her body just woke up. And she said she was laying in bed and all of a sudden she heard my voice and she heard the words 111th Pope. And what's so weird is that her computer is not very loud anyways, and she was like, what is going on? So she went downstairs, and the video had just started playing again. It started playing again at the beginning. So it was just kind of weird. And well, bring it here, and I'll bring it here, honey. Bring it here. I'm sorry, y'all. Bring it here, and I'll push it again for you. Bring it here. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I just am not going to be in my car by myself today, and I have to do this video because it's just crazy. So she goes downstairs to turn the computer off, and she's freaking out. She's like, I would have just sat there and listened to it, but it was dark and quiet. And oh yeah, she said she was laying there, and it was just really quiet in her house, and all of a sudden she starts hearing my voice. So she's like, I don't know how that video started over again. So she said she couldn't even X out of it. Like she was trying to X out of it. So then she said nothing would happen. So then she closed her computer and she said she could still hear me talking through the closed computer. And so I just think it's so funny. Anyways, she said it freaked her out. And but here's the significance, okay? The sign, like to me, it could be a prophetic sign. Because God's always used numbers consecutively to speak to me and tell me that he's getting things in order. So to me, 3, 4, 5 means I'm getting things in order, Renee. Just, what he wants to say to all of us is that continue to hang on, continue to press into him and worship him because he's getting things in order. She woke up at 3:45. That's what she said. I woke up at 3:45, and that's when that happened. And so videos don't just start by themselves. And I mean, it was hours that the video had gone through, all the way through. And then all of a sudden, it just started to play at 3:45 in the morning. And so anyways, I don't know. Maybe God turned the video on for her again at 3:45 because he knew that I would recognize the sign. And let me tell you, I want to say that, if you read the Bible and you believe it, there's a story in there. It's either Balaam or Balak. I'm not sure which one. But God opened the mouth of a donkey to speak to him. God can use any means to speak to us. He's a creative God. And we should never put him in a box. He can speak to us in any way. And so that's what he does. He uses numbers sometimes to speak to me. And so 3, 4, 5, he's getting things in order. And this clock over here that I've always had problems with, it's never the right time. It says it's 12:22. 222. That's another number he uses. That means something else. I won't even go into that right now, but it's significant. It's prophetic. Because it's not 12:22 right now. It's like 10:30 in the morning. Because that clock, I'll set the time on it right, and then it just decides to just go back to midnight. It's just crazy. So anyways, I wanted to share that with y'all because could be a prophetic sign. Who knows? I mean, that's just weird. She was freaking out 3:45 in the morning, hearing my voice downstairs on the computer, not knowing how on earth did this happen. Well, Jesus is coming soon, and he is really showing up in people's lives, and he's really just showing us different things. So, okay, I guess I'll stop talking now. Bye, y'all.
Time is ticking by, and I can feel an explosion inside. And time is ticking by, and I can feel an explosion inside.